Hello, glorious beings. My name's Oooooo, and today I've decided to do a whole bookcase tour. I don't know why I framed that like a question, but that is what I'm doing today. You see, I have a little hoard of goodies behind me, many a things that people have commented on over the moons, and I thought today, why don't I take you layer by layer throughout my entire shelves of what exactly is there? Because there's a lot of stuff to cover back there. But people have been asking me for many moons, what is in my hoard of goodies upon my shelves? What sort of morbidities, curiosities, and tat may be layered upon the rows? He who walks behind the rose. Using my trusty little DJI cam and show you what's there. It has memories, it has things I've collected, gifts, and probably things you've never ever even seen before. So I thought it'd be fun. So with that, let's do it. Right, where should we begin? I think we should go from left top down and then work our way through it all. How's that sound? I think that sounds good. Right, so we're going to start over here. This is a canvas that I painted, years ago actually. It's filled with lots of mixed media on it, so it has like actual little metal buttons on it, feathers for shoulders. The hair over here is made with a loofah. I made it myself. I just wanted to do a little self-portrait of my partner and myself because, well, we don't really take that many photos together, to be honest with you. So I was like, I want to make something to commemorate us forevermore. So that's what I did. And then, oh goodness me, I just realized how big of a job this is going to be. Over here, we have an actual headband. Ooh, this was a gift from my best friend, Bubbly Brunette Beth, and Smart Plays for my birthday one year. It has plastic antlers and flowers and butterflies all over it. I wear it on very special occasions and I absolutely adore it actually. But right now it lives back here because I think it's really pretty like this. And over here, designated chicken. You ready? Yeah, we got a chicken. Of course we got a chicken. Gotta have a chicken in your morgue, don't you? Gotta do that. Then over here, soon to be introduced in a future vlog. This is a failed craft project. I did a Alice Matters Returns cosplay, and this was supposed to be my hollow Eve that sits behind my bow. Well, rests on my bow, and yeah, it didn't quite work out. I made holes in the back to like attach, and it just didn't attach the way I wanted. So now he just sits here looking beautiful, painted in fake blood, by the way, and then encased in Mod Podge to just sort out. And then the eyes have got little black rhinestones in it for extra sheen to it. Then we have a piece de la resistance of this entire shelf is Denny Denture's. This is Denny Denture's. He's wonderful. He was a gift from my parents to me. I absolutely adore him. They got him from a random horror convention in Bristol years ago. I was meant to go, but I had uni finally things to do with the project, so I wasn't able to go that weekend because I was working hard and trying to pass my bloody course. But he's absolutely gorgeous. Apparently they had loads that were covered in like acrylic blood, but they picked up the one that had no blood on him, and I think he's wonderful like this, to be honest with you, because he smells like me and I love him lots. He's absolutely wonderful. Then I got this badge from years and years ago from Killstar, back when they were like, well, not what they are now. Got this ages ago, and it's an actual badge. It doesn't stay when I wear it. So Denny Denture's now has pride of wearing the ribbon badge. And if we go down, oh goodness, I just realized how I got it. Yes, okay, I got it. So this is where the shelves of weird specimens and jars begins, except not everything's in a specimen jar. Over here, we've got a fidget spinner that is, unfortunately, from a franchise that I no longer quite enjoy as much as I used to due to an awful writer. But hey, I still keep it because it was a gift to me, and I have a really hard time parting with gifts, especially when they're given with such like thought, and this was a Christmas present. So I can't part with it, despite the fact that I don't like the franchise anymore. But I gotta keep it. It's a present. It's precious. Everything. I have this hard time, like, ever getting rid of gifts that are given to me, because I put so much sentiment into it. So even though I may not like XYZ anymore, I keep them because, well, they mean a lot. You know? So put that over here. I'm gonna get this over here. This is a jar of fake teeth. Lots and lots of teeth in there. I loves it. I absolutely love it. These are supposed to go onto an eventual craft project that I have yet to get to. So I just keep them in a jar because they spark joy. See the little bits of black on some of them? That's because they came from like a sticky back paper. And I have to like put them through an actual wash to get rid of that. And I haven't quite done that, if I'm honest. Not quite there, but I love a jar of teeth. Can't go wrong with a jar of teeth. I'm gonna put you down there for a second because I'm gonna get you from behind. So over here, this is a memento from a project I worked on many years ago called Dinosaurs in the Wild. See, it says it right there. It was like a sort of interactive walk-through experience where you got to actually like handle dinosaur poo and see dinosaurs be autopsied, and you had 3D glasses on so that the dinosaurs were like projected onto these screens and you could see them walking around, and this was one of the raptors in it, and it was really sweet actually. It was a proper experience. There was actors that were really like method acting everything. You had to go back in time in a rover, and as I said, I worked on it. I worked on some of the screens, like 1 or 2 screens where there was a raptor in it nesting, and it was like a background photo thing, not really something you're meant to really look too closely at, but they had security cameras on nesting sites for the areas that had eggs, and I worked on one of those screens, so I had to implement a 3D CG raptor into a nest and make sure it looped after so many frames that it was correct and it had all these graphics and stuff on it. And yeah, I picked up the memento because I always like to pick up a memento of projects I've worked on if I can, and this is one of the dudes. He lives back there because I haven't really got a good spot for him right now, so he just lives behind. Well, I'll show you one of these now. This is an Abdab. Can you see that little dude? I'll get him out for you. Get this guy out. I'm not going to get them all out because they're a little bit fuddly-duddly to get in and out of. But this is an Abdab. I had an obsession when I first started working with art dolls. I still do, to be honest with you. Absolutely adore them. And this is an Abdab. They are like mischievous, naughty little creatures made by an artist. I think I'm pronouncing this wrongly, but Maguino or Meguino. And they used to make all sorts of little creatures, and the Abdabs I fell in love with. They have velvet bodies, they have bone little feet, little tufts of fur all over the place, and this one's obviously of a bat. His name was Etiol, so E-T-O-L, because he came with a name. And yeah, I put them all in jars because they're kind of fragile. This one is actually not very well put together. Well, I say not well put together. He's got a little hole in him, so that's what inspired me to start keeping them in jars so that they can stay nice and also look like specimens. Here's another Abdab. You can see lots of these on this shelf because it's where I keep them. This one's like of a little creepy bird. Put you over here. I'm gonna put my dinosaur back as I go as well. That's the trick now, is making sure I can put things back. There we go, you can peek over the top. And then where's my little forbidden golden thing? This is not an Abdab, but it was a gift from an old workmate of mine from one of the first places I ever worked. It was a Christmas present, so it was a Secret Santa, and they had a box loaded with stuff, and this was one of them. It's a fairy in a jar. Fairy in a jar. They put it in the jar, and I absolutely adore it. So there it remains. It has little butterfly wings. It's nice black hair, nice tulle. It's gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love it. And it rests on top of a bunch of Goosebumps. Now, this is not going to be the last time you see Goosebumps. The reason these are here, not with my other collection, is because these are doubles. These are doubles that I already have. So I put them here just to help give some elevation to the shelf, because I can't part with any Goosebump books, even if I do have doubles, because I sometimes use them for craft projects, or just if I want a book to take out with me that I don't mind getting a little bit wrecked. So I have that there. Here's another Abdab, except it's a crystal kitten Abdab. This one has orange crystals on top of his head. So they made a few with different colors, and I specifically asked one with orange because orange is my favorite color. So I picked up this guy. He's got a bony tail. He's actually one of the biggest ones of the lot. I hope one day to have like a proper good diorama, like those old glass taxidermy boxes, so that I can actually have them out as if they are playing. But at the moment they live in their jars with the bit of paper straw that they came with. Then over here is a little teeny tiny itsy bitsy little crochet dragon. It is so teeny. It's a little keychain, but I'm scared to take it anyway because it's so tiny. This is a gift from one of my workmates from my first job, as well as a uni friend. And she got me a little teeny tiny little dragon, little tiny little thing. And it came with a little scroll that tells you a little bit about him. If I can even get there. but I don't know if I can read this because I really struggled to read this last time because of the font usage. But I know it's a sun dragon, and I know it can breathe fire. And it was hatched on 1st of August. I can't actually read their name. Again, the font really screws up with how I process words. So I guess I'll leave that there. You can pause it. Maybe you can zoom in. Maybe you can enhance. Maybe you'll be able to see it. But I kept the scroll with it because, well, it's cute. There's so much thought that's gone into it from the maker, you know? So I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. Had to be done. Now I'm going to put you back. This is a thing from DreamHack. It's a glasses case. In fact, I have a little swag bag, but you are not going to know anything about this because I'm currently editing my DreamHack vlog. It's taken a lot longer than expected because work is really heavy at the moment. So this is in that video. I'm not going to talk about it right now. And then here's another Abdab. This one's of a little ram. God, he's so cute. And then on top of that is a coin. Again, the same friend that I got this from, this little dragon. We went to Disneyland Paris one year. Oh, there you go, 2017. In 2017. It was, how it ended up was, work suddenly had not a lot of work for us to do. And they were like, right, you are going to have to take a week off. And my friend and I, we both got caught in this. And they're like, it's going to be unpaid. Or if you want to use your holiday, you can use your holiday. But you cannot come into work on Monday because there is no work for you. So my friend and I went, cool. So you're telling this on Friday and work is on Monday? Right, what the hell are we going to do? So we booked a holiday. We went to Disneyland Paris together. We'd never been abroad together before. It's the first like proper little holiday we went on. And we just went and... well, all the rest of our workmates were like, oh God, work's coming in now. We're like, can't help. We're in Paris. We're in Disneyland. And we had a great time. It was absolutely bloody awesome. Let me put my little teeth jar back. Actually, I'll leave it like that. Yes. Over here, oh boy, we're entering the art book shelf. So this is a purse that I keep a bunch of crayons in because whenever I go to conventions, I usually bring what's called the Book of Meats. And I ask people to sign it like an autograph book so that I got like a memento of all the people I've met. As and when I remember to ask them to sign it, because I forget all the time. Random bit of Christmas decorations that I kept because I like to play with it. And then it just lives on the shelf until I remember it exists. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice hand feels. Right, so this guy is a dude that I got for one of my birthdays a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure I got him when I was in my early 20s. And he's made by an artist, well, a pair of artists from a brand called Goblin Dreams. And they hand make, again, art dolls. I have an obsession. I love these sort of things. And I got him in a little bell dome jar. But before I do that, on top of this is this very delicate piece of rubber. It's a Scooby. My sister made it. I used to wear it all the time, but as rubber does, rubber eventually rots. And I can't bring myself to get rid of it because my sister's, she doesn't get into a lot of craft projects. And this was one of the few things that she got into. And I've kept it all these years because, again, I'm sentimental. When people give me things, I can't get rid of them. And knowing that this is one of the few like craft projects she's done, obviously I kept it, haven't I? But let me show you this dude. Ugh. So I keep him in Beldam jar so that I don't have to dust him. Another bonus, right? This guy is hella tall. Hella tall. So he has little hoofs on the back of him. He has a little tail, a little backpack as well. And he's completely handmade. You can pose him. He does have wire inside of him, but I kind of like to just leave him as is for now. Because, again, I'm always scared about destroying things because I'm a very destructive person. Whenever I touch things, things usually break. Is it dyspraxia or is it just a me problem? Not a clue. But I have this little dude. He's very, very sweet. Has little horns on top as well. He's a lovely little snoot. Lovely little eyes. He does have goggles that you can put over his eyes, but I like to see his face a bit more. And his clothing is like made of almost like lamb skin, if you know the feeling. It's like that. And then bits of linen that's been dyed. But absolutely, I love him. Absolutely adore him. Right, I'm not going to go through all my art books because there's a lot. Ah, there's the Book of Meats I was talking about. Inside, you can see it's people who signed it. I should really do like a proper little tour of this book one day just to show where it's at. But I put people's stickers in it as well when they give them to me. It's just a little book of memories. It's not very filled up yet. It will do, I'm sure of it. Because this face, it deserves to have a good old filling of an innard. But yeah, I'm not going to go through all of my art books, but I do have a few. This is my current one that I do on stream. I basically ask people if they've subscribed, give me a prompt, as a way to make memories. Oh god. It's a sword, in case anyone's wondering. Right. And this is the shark page. I do try to post up close pictures of it over on my Facebook and my Instagram, so if you'd like to see that, check the description below. You can see them a little bit up close and personal. But that's basically what's all here, apart from like the odd sketchbook that has film ideas in it. Stickers! Sneaky stickers! But yeah, that's basically what's in there. Nothing that fancy, but I don't want to show you. Oh, and this back here, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see this? There's a lovely drawing of myself with a giant ferret behind me. It was made by a lovely creator and streamer called Lynette Creative, and they do all sorts of absolutely awesome Welsh artwork and stuff. Oh, this is just a random bit of a breast cancer awareness thing about making sure to cop a feel. I got that from TwitchCon last year. But yeah, they are so creative. Last time I saw them, they made a giant Mary Lloyd head out of cardboard and other recyclable goods. It was absolutely wonderful. You should definitely go and check out Lynette Creative. I'll hopefully have this closer up on the screen somewhere. Did I do it? I'm going to assume I did it. Then we're getting to the bottom shelf. Oh boy, oh boy. Bottom shelf, we have another Abdab. This is a 3-headed dog, little Cerebus. Then right at the back, I do have more Goosebumps, but it's the series 2000, I can't read, books, which are not up on my main shelf because I'm currently trying to collect classic Goosebump books. These live in my bookshelf, ready to be read one day, but I kind of use them as a nice fancy backing to everything else. And then we have a frog. It's a frog bag. It's by, was it Wimpy Willow? Was it Wimpy Willow? No, it's Windy Willow. That's it, Windy Willow. And they make all sorts of frog bags. This glows in the dark, and it does cost a fair bit, but it's absolutely wonderful. And you can see I got a big side strap on it, but inside, do I have them? I have them? I do. They have hand straps, so you can have it as a handbag as well if you wanted, because they have little clips that you can put them on. I don't usually use handbags, I use it as a bag strap, which is why it's like this. It fits my phone, it fits my purse, it's brilliant, and plus it makes a very cute display piece. Another random headband. My parents gave me this. They have recently become Vine reviewers. You know, when you see people on Amazon reviewing stuff, they become Vine reviewers, so they pick up some bits and bobs that they think the family will like. And this is one of them. So it's just a headband with some fake roses on it, some glittery bats, a glittery spider, and zip ties. Which, to be honest with you, clever use of zip ties. I might have to put that in the noggin box. But it lives back here because I don't really have use for it or where I can put it at the moment. But it lives back there. Then, see this? This is a craft project I made years and years ago. It's a little pumpkin. It's made from a t-shirt, a bundle of yarn, and inside of it is a balloon holder. So you know those cement blocks that are wrapped in foil to hold, like, weigh balloons down? And that's what it is in the center, because I wanted a door stopper. Couldn't afford a door stopper when I first moved out. So I made one out of a top I found in a charity shop. I was knitting at the time, so I had black wool on hand, and then I painted it the way that I do, and then I put some hot glue gun at the bottom to make it so that it's not going to roll around quite so easily, to add some friction. I'm quite proud of that. Now it lives here because I don't really have much use for it. Then this bad boy, another giant pumpkin, TK Maxx, years ago, one of my first things I bought for my house when I first moved out. I say my house, it was a ground floor apartment, and this is one of the first things I bought for myself, and I adore it very much. It's shiny, very shiny. It's just lovely. Casual plastic axe, more Goosebump books. Right then, it's time to take you all the way up to the top of my shelf. All the way up, I have a skull that is a Halloween decoration set on a candle, like oil burner thingy. That is my parents. They gave me to be able to put this skull up here. And then he's got fancy round glasses. That is my dad's. That's been in the family for as long as I remember. You probably can't see it from up there, but the eyes, they show eyeballs when you hit the light just right. But unfortunately, I don't have the equipment to show you that. Then we have this little guy. This little dude is a little kitty cat mushroom fox. It has multiple tails. It came from a mystery bag. It was a gift from a throne gift like a couple of months ago. Say months, it might be last year. I don't know, I lose track of time. Then we have a crochet Pennywise from somebody who is unfortunately not in my world anymore, but I keep it up there because again, sentimental. Then we have some cool candle holders. That is my parents. Basically, they had nowhere to put them and they're like, hey Ookie, do you want it? And I went, screw it. All right, so now I own them. Then over here is a digital drawing. I don't actually even know the artist's name, but it was a gift from my father. He was like, you love Carry On Screaming. Here's a picture of it. So we framed it and now it lives up here. We have so many feathers. Then we have a jar that is just, it's there, it lives there. We have some plastic chains from Halloween one year. Then we have 2 Labubus. You're going to see lots of Labubus. If you want to see my unboxing of the Labubus, link right here. We have 2 Labubus who are sat on poo-poo, toilet paper gifted from my sister, and they both live up there for now until I can find a proper home for all the Labubus. The feathers, a fun fact, are in a cup. Do you just about see it? It's a picture of myself with my original 4 ferrets, Hocus Pocus, Jekyll and Hyde. My mum printed it out for me, and she's like, oh, there you go, sentimentals. And sentimentals it is. That's going to be the word of the day, isn't it? So this is a vinyl of Avatar, the Heliopocalypse one. And this was a gift from my parents because I was in a competition in Bournemouth and they wanted to surprise me for my birthday. So they took me all the way to Milton Keynes while I was in Bournemouth. So they drove all the way down with my partner Weave. And then we went off to go and see Avatar before they were going to play in Download for the first time. Was it Download or was it Bloodstock? I can't remember, it was years ago. But it was just before they were going to play there for the first time. And they did a gig in this little dingy bar. And we got an autographed copy so that I could have it framed, and still very much love Avatar. They're always a good time. Loads of leaves. All hail Void Kitty. Hail Void Kitty. Over here we have a little sign that says it's showtime. Obviously Beetlejuice is one of his glorious quotes. This is a 3D laser cutted thing. I say 3D laser cut, it's actually on wood. It's nothing 3D printed about that actually. It's just laser cutted. Yeah, I can't speak. Anyway, welcome to the bookshelf of the bookcase. This has got loads of books on here. But first things first, there's a Labubu with a Link outfit I made out of a bit of felt. And the Master Sword and the shield are made out of a pizza box. It was made for stream as a little mascot. And now he lives here because, well, yeah, he lives here now. We have a couple copies of Helsing. Behind the Labubu, we have Chobits, we have Drakul, we have Witches, and so many Goosebumps. I still haven't got them all. Because I have a fun little challenge where I want to try and find them all through going to charity shops. So every time I go to a charity shop, I investigate to see if I can get them all. This was my first one. First ever one. It's absolutely battered, but I loves it. We have a kazoo. We have some Sylvian families that are all in Halloween themed. These lot I can't bear to get out of their package because they're just so cute. I got them while I was at someone who I met through streaming, Miss Pooh's wedding. I don't know if I should push the button. It's a big red one. I'm gonna touch it.
Why am I Am I dead?
They went on sale and I was like, I need them. So I bought myself a secret treat that arrived when I came home. We have a Game Boy hang on, it was an SP, right? Ugh. Was it Game Boy SP? Yep, Game Boy SP. Don't know how I ended up with this, but I have this. It does work. Currently at the moment, it has Finding Nemo in it. Then back here we got a Creepshow magazine. It's volume 3, I think it is. Picked that up as well when I was in the Netherlands. At the same time I bought this, that I bought from an actual shop. This is a squishy brain. And then this, oh god, I have a fun story about this. Let me get it down. So fun story about this has been part of my family for bloody years. My parents used to decorate the house every Halloween, really extensively. Loads of animatronics, loads of decor, top to bottom Halloween decorations. And this was one of the things they always had on display, which is the Goosebump collectible. And inside we got Curly from, if I remember right, it's a Cheese and Die book. But I wonder if he still screams because he has a button here. We've never unboxed him because the box is just too damn good. Look at that. And there's the other ones you can collect. One day I hope to own the rest of these. But I only have Curly. It's an heirloom now. Does he scream? Yep, that's a noise. And then this glorious being. So this is a little female dragon that I picked up from a being called Miss Creepy, if I remember rightly. And they were about to end their shop because they were not sure if they're going to be able to carry on making these female creations anymore. And I wanted to support them on their last hurrah. So I picked up one of their randomly generated dragons that they handmade. Basically, the idea was it was a mystery bag, and they would choose a random crystal, and that'd be the dragon that they would make it with. And it's so cute. So I got the quartz one out of the lucky draw, and then there is also a little note here, which I'm not going to unroll because I can never do these things back up. So that just lives with a little dragon up there. And then we go, whoa, over here. Another Labobo. In here, I know it looks a little bit strange, but this is a knitted Cthulhu given to me by Starbuck. This was years ago when I pretty much saw a stream. Starbuck was like, hey, I got a knitted Cthulhu. Do you want him? And I was like, sure. Now he lives in this giant pumpkin mouth thing. It's supposed to be a treat jar, but I a Cthulhu holder, I guess. We have a rattly, fidgety slug, which brings me so much joy. I like to play with it very often. But he lives up here out the way, because he does give people the eeks. We have a little blowy thingy. It still works. Then we have Junji Ito Frankenstein, and this back here. Let me go and grab that. So I have to sit on the floor for this one, because I can't quite juggle everything. But this is a book my mum made for me, and inside is loaded with memories of the ferrets from over the moons, and she handmade this all entirely. She left blank spots so that I could fill it up with more photos. Some do have fallen out of place in some spots, but absolutely filled to the brim. And again, see, it has Hocus Pocus, Jekyll and Hyde, and this was for my original 4 ferrets I had. Even got Mr. Hyde's feet paws from, unfortunately, when he crossed the realms. And then we have my universal creature shelf. I say creature, it's not really. These are my living dead dolls. They are the classic monsters. Very, very classic monsters. Over here we have Dracula. We do have Sadie's tombstone here because it just added some more fluff to the shelf because the shelf was looking very blank. We also have the Bride and Frankenstein's monster. There's a caterpie. It's a little cat that is also a caterpillar. Again, it's made by the same person who made this bad boy over here, Alfimo. I couldn't help myself. I've always wanted one, so I picked it up. Inside this jar is baby's breath. Although not universal, we do have Nosferatu and his victim. And then we also have Creature from the Black Lagoon. We have a Mofu-san, little caterpie. Behind that is another Sylvian family. This is a head of jars and other things that have kind of broken and I don't know what to do with them, so they live in a jar. And then this is another thing my mum has made me. My mum's very crafty. She made me the rubber duck for Christmas when she was getting really into making lots of creatures and toys from films, and this is one of them. This is from Nightmare Before Christmas. You'd probably recognize the scene if you saw it. It's pretty chatty. And then, bringing you into my next shelf, this is my current newer series, Living Dead dolls. So they've been redoing series 1 recently with brand new joints, new faces, the faces swap out. I've done a load of unboxing videos on these guys, apart from Sadie and the 2 exorcists. But I have Damien, Sin, and Posey on my channel if you want to check them out. But this is where they live now. I'm trying to find a good doll stand for them all so that they can stand up a little bit better. But I think they're all so wonderful. Over here, we have another woodcut bit of a Christmas decoration, actually. This is from when I worked on Chicken Run 2, and it says Happy Holidays on it. Had it for ages now. Bloody hell, how old? When did that movie come out? Ugh, that was a while. And over here we have a jargon of all sorts. Literally all sorts. This is where I put stuff when I don't know where to, like, put it. We have a little canvas made by Stine, who is Carlton's sis. And this is from when we did the Halloween collab stream. And we painted each other. And so she painted me. Look at that, so cute. There's a ferret, there's a bat, there's a pumpkin, there's a creepy little bookie face, and then there's me when I had green. And then this is a lovely little bracelet, and this is from Starship Swifty, who is one of my viewers, and it says Starship Swifty and Missooky. I got this when I went to TwitchCon last year, and they gave me a bunch of lovely little things that got me to sign their book too. And so now it lives here where I can always look over it. And here's Beelzebub, a classic Living Dead doll. He's part fly, part boy. He's grim. I love him. Look at that face. Isn't that a good face? It's rank. I love it. Then we have a bat. Then we have the silent nurse, the bobblehead nurse, which is another Living Dead doll. I was hoping they were going to do a pyramid head, but they didn't. But I got a bobblehead nurse from Silent Hill too.
I? Oh, ooh.
/1, depending which bobblehead you want to go with. Then we also have David, who I did an unboxing of him recently over on my channel as well. He not long arrived, so he's from the Lost Boys. Then we have another classic Living Dead doll. This is Edgar. Let me get this out. Right, so this is a hacksaw, a handsaw that my parents got me from that same convention where we got Denny Dentures. And it has Chucky hand painted on it, and I absolutely adore it. Never know where to put it. I hope to one day have a place to mount it on the wall, but right now, it lives here. It's an actual saw, by the way. It will break skin. He lives here because I don't know where else to put him without damaging all the things. There you go, David. Then if we go down here, that's a snip if it was coming from DreamHack. A crocheted foot. An Ocriana given to me by that Steve for my birthday last year? No. But Christmas, an event. Then we have a pile of stuff that really should go in my jewelry drawer. I haven't quite got around to it. That belongs to the green screen. I have a tiny little pig from a gacha machine.
Oink.
I don't know where to give him a home to, so he lives here. Same with the Sylvian family. Adorable, but scared to put him on anything because I don't want to lose him. We have a deceased eggplant who definitely needs to go in the bin. See, my mother made me a pin cushion. Oh, goodbye thread. My mother made me a pin cushion that's supposed to look like a cupcake, and it's well loved. Very, very well loved. 3D printed Bob Ross duck that one day I will paint on. We have another Mofusan, but this time it's a little shark. And then we have this, which was made by a crafty jellyfish, who gave me this as a gift from TwitchCon last year, which is of myself sat on top of a ferret. It's so good. It's thread painting, if you've ever heard of it. It's thread painting, so you collage bits and bobs all over it, and then use thread to create your paintings of sorts, if that makes any sense. And then over here, we have my Gothic and Lolita Bible. I recently bought this from eBay. It's a magazine that I bought years and years and years ago when I was first starting to express myself. And I got it from originally Borders when that used to exist. And inside it's all about like Gothic Lolita fashion, different brands that exist, lots of fun, Mana-sama, all the different things. And the thing that I love so much about these, there's not only just a little bit of a manga behind, there is also a pattern to create your own lollybow. I lost my copy when my front room, when I first moved here, it got it got destroyed by dry rot. Long story short, it happened a couple of years ago, and I lost a bunch of things, and this was one of them. And I recently found one for a really good price on eBay, and I want to re-indulge in my nostalgia, so I picked one up. Some things that fell off my shelf is these two little prints that came from Mad About Horror when I did pre-orders of the Living Dead dolls. And yep, these are just some nice art prints that come through. I have no way to display them right now, so they just live in the bookcase. These are autographed, once in a very few. This is an original Smart Plays autographed card. And then here's another one. This one's actually in a case because it's really, really legendary. Excuse the wheel. It lives there right now. And now on to the next bit of my shop. I have a few Junji Ito mangas. Just a couple. They were a gift from Weeb. Then talking of gifts from Weeb, I also have a Tamagotchi. It needs fresh batteries if I'm honest. But it has some Digimon, oh my goodness. It has some Digimon charms on the side that I got from Tokyo last year. And yeah, it's really bloody good. I need some more batteries in it. It's literally one of the best Tamagotchis ever. Honest to goodness, it's so good. So brilliant. Then we have another Labubu. We have a chubby kitty cat given to me by Mew Madhouse. Isn't he cute? Look at him, he's so cute with his little chubby cheeks. His little tail. Yeah, it's very cute. And then I have a mini portal gun, which does in fact turn on. Oh, it's so cool. So, fun story about the portal gun is that I got it for a uni project years and years ago. I was gonna get a full-sized one, but they were a little bit outside my price budget, and they had mini ones on for sale, so obviously I picked it up. This was good. Oh gosh, I think it was like 2014, 2015 I've had this now, and the fact it still works. I'm well chuffed. And then back here, we've got something kind of creepy, so if you don't like dead things, you probably want to look away right now, but it's a rabbit's foot. It's a rabbit's foot, yeah. I know it's a bit grim and it's got a bit of baby's breath in there, but it was my grandfather's and I've never ever seen it with fur on it. It's always looked like a witch's hand. So I keep it in a jar because it actually does creep me out a little bit. And apparently it's lucky. I don't think so, but I have a thing in a jar. The boo-boo goes back to riding the portal. Ooh. Goes back here. Yeah, good job. Now we're going to my next shelf of Living Dead dolls. Again, if you don't like dead bugs, you may want to skip this shelf. but I'm gonna reveal it now. I have a death head moth in a jar. It's a real death head moth. I got it from Etsy. God, ages ago now. It's absolutely glorious. I like it a lot. And then behind it is 2 hidden Labubu's who are staring at the moth being like, ooh and ah. But yes, more living dead dolls. I have Pennywise, I have Freddy, I have Sam, I have Beetlejuice, I have Pinhead and Regan. So from all the retrospective things, Pennywise is from It. Then I have Freddy Krueger, again from the 80s Nightmare on Elm Street. Sam is from Trick or Treat. Underneath he actually does have Sam's face, like his actual face casting. He's so cool. Then we have Beetlejuice from Beetlejuice. We have Pinhead from Hellraiser, and then we also have Regan from Exorcist. On to the next shelf. Oh, goodness me. More things. We have a 3D printed jackalope head that my mum wants me to paint, but I haven't quite got around to it. I have the box set to Twilight Zone, which my dad bought me this many moons ago. My mother printed me a Medusa duck. Can you tell? Because my parents got a 3D printer, it means I got lots of 3D printed bits and bobs, like a skull. And then also back here is a gift from Chance. Chance's hand, one of my mods. And he gifted me this one year. And it's a rubber Baphomet duck. Well, I say rubber, it's not really made of rubber, but he's a bit demonic, and he lives back here at the moment because I don't really have much spots. In fact, saying that, I've got another one right here. My sister also gave me one. Then I have a thread painted picture of Fester that my mother has made. Again, my mum, she's just like me, very sentimental and likes making gifts of people. And she made me this one year for Christmas, drawn it by hand using a picture of mine as reference, and then actually embroidered it on. And it's absolutely wonderful. And then, of course, they made 3D printed little stands so that the embroidery can sit on it all nice. Budge on over. Right, this is an interesting shelf. Again, another dead thing. Apologies, but you know, when you're a bit weird, you like dead things. Just, here's what it is, all right? We all got our limitations. Some of us don't do dead things. Some of us like to put them in bell domes. Some of us like to mount them on the wall. Don't judge me. Over here, we have a fountain pen with gold ink, which I got from when I was in Rome. It's just a little small souvenir. Then we have a spoon that says happy birthday. I'm obsessed with spoons. It's a TISM thing, okay? Obsessed with spoons. My sister got me that for my birthday. I think it was my 18th birthday. Then I have another Tamagotchi. This is one of the more original ones. I say original ones. It's not one from the 90s, but it's when they relaunched them again. So I got another Tamagotchi. Then we got a ghostly spectre, which was a gift from Throne from Anonymous. That jar just has gems in it. This is a cat skull that is fake from Disturbia, which I got ages ago. God, it's gonna be lots of ages ago. My shelves are just ancient, okay? The red skull from Killstar. This little mouse thing is a paperweight. That was my grandfather's, and when he passed, it ended up in my hands somehow. No idea how, but I got it now. Then we have hot chocolate shoes. Now, technically, you're meant to wear your shoes, but I like these so much, I couldn't bear to wear them. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So, I put them on display instead. I think they're so cool. One day I'll wear them. That day ain't today, though. Pumpkin Kitty. Now, I was on the hunt for one for ages, and then they restocked them. So I went on in and bought one. I'd like to turn into a bag one day. Haven't quite got there. Then we've got a leafy mantis. A very leafy mantis in a bell dome jar. It's not quite as well preserved as other specimens I've got in jars, but he's cute. He's in a jar. It was a gift from my sister. It's not as green as advertised, but you know, such is the state of decomposition. Then, just like Festa, my mum did one of Pugsley as well. And it's so good. So I have them looking inwards of my bookshelf so that they're like guarding my hoard. And then we come down to here. We're on the last shelf, everybody. This is a Munsters box set. Yes, Munsters box set. I have a pom-pom that used to sit on my shoe. Then we got a jackalope. Remember the person that made the Abdabs? They made jackalopes as well. Now this, I'm going to be taking away with me this weekend because I'm going off to London. And this is technically not mine. My friend loved the Abdabs so much, but she wasn't quite so into the creepy stuff, so she bought herself a jackalope. And when our company and thought she was going to let go of the Cardiff office that we were working for at the time, she moved to London, I stayed in Wales, and she said to me, like, I don't have space for things like this. I'm going to give it to you because I know you'd enjoy it. And she's right. But I said to her, like, if you ever live in a space where you got room for it, I'm going to give it to you. And she's not long bought her own place, so I'm going to bring it with me so that she can have it back. If she wants it, she might be like, oh, I forgot all about this, but I haven't. And I'd love to give her back her jackalope if I can. Then we have a little piercing spike, a little bit of a ribbon, an egg from Exorcist that's up top but lives here for now. We have Kenji, a Kenji otter, which I got from TwitchCon. Well, I say TwitchCon. A random shop on the last day of TwitchCon. I picked it up. It's cute. I love it a lot. It travels with me everywhere, but I need to repair its strand because it's started to fray a little bit. It scares me and I don't want to lose it. I love taking it with me because it's just a nice like hand feely for when I'm feeling a bit anxious. A butcher cleaver that I painted. It's plastic. It was for a costume once upon a time where I dressed as Little Red. No, it was Bo Peep, and this was so that I can cut up mutton. Yep, that was it. Oh, hello, sunlight. Then back here, I got this thing. It's just a little bit of canvas stretched over. This is from a stream I did with my best friend, Bit Missing.
Oh, I'm gonna show you the new thing.
Yuki's just gonna get some toilet roll because she shit herself.
That's not poo!
And I drew paint by numbers. I drew them by hand. I did them of fairy kitties. And I did one for him. I did one for myself. And I told him, choose a random one. And he chose the other one. I had this one left over. And so basically how it worked was chat can change the colors at any random moment. Chat wasn't very good at changing the colors, but we did it. We did it. We finished the paintings. And I think it turned out all right. So I got my one. Bitsy's got his one. And it's just kind of nice to know that it's like a long distance friendship painting, that we've got paintings that are connected to each other of sorts. Then over here, I have one of my first pyrography little things. It's just a plank of wood. I say plank of wood, it's from a tree, obviously. And a pyrography is when you burn things into wood with a little tool that heats up. It gets really, really hot and then you can burn it. And so I did this. This was my first one. I did Tomb Sweet Tomb because dead things. Yeah. Then this is a gift from Throne years ago. I went through a bit of a phase of playing board games on stream and I never got round to this bad boy. Because apparently you can play it single player. And some lovely anonymous being, I don't know who it was because it was just randomly done one day. And yeah, I've had it all these years. So it's been sat here waiting to be played. But life just doesn't bode well for me. I don't have time to play board games, but I intend to give this a go. Maybe one day I'll do it as an off-stream thing, with just me, myself, and I'll see if I can figure it out. But I did unbox it on stream, I just haven't played it yet. But it's a Resident Evil 2 board game. Did you know there's such thing as that? There's even a Dark Souls one, and a Labyrinth one. Where I got the Resident Evil 2 one. Thank you again, Anonymous. It's a skateboard. We went to Smith's with Smart Plays, and I don't know what happened, but they came back with this, and they're like, Ookie, here you go. Then we have an Audrey-inspired plant from TK Maxx years and years and years ago, with a pair of a pair of cheap glasses that you give to your kids on top of it, because it adds some personality to it. It was given to me by my mum, because my parents bought a bunch of these. They didn't have space for this one, so I got him. Another gift crocheted by a friend who I unfortunately have lost contact with. Then also over here, this is interesting. Look at this. Right, so this is a VHS box for Bram Stoker's Dracula, and it's in shape of a coffin, and it actually has the VHS in it. Let me go and get it out. Look at that. Oh, you love to see it. Old school as heck. Man, if you don't know what VHS is, go and Google it. Still have it. It's still ready to be played. It's actually my parents, but they were like, hey, Ookie, you like vampires. Then there's a nice little sigil in here. And then there is also the novel. What in the heck is this? Look at that. The actual novel, which I have listened to an audiobook of this particular one, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed it, actually. So, ta-da. Nice little collector's edition right here. And put it all back properly. Oh, so good. So good. So rad. I love it. Love it. But yeah, the box is a little bit beat up, which you kind of expect when you move lots and lots of places. But how awesome. How actually awesome is that? Ugh. And that's it, everybody. That's my bookcase tour. I hope you enjoyed having a look over my bookcase. There's so many things there, and that's not just my only 2 bookcases. They're just the ones that everyone can see. If you would like me to go and give you guys a tour, like a show and tell of my other bookcases, do let me know down below, because I'm more than happy to show off my little hoard, because I am a hoarder. I'm Welsh. I can't help it. And my innards are that of a Throg. I must collect things that are shiny. I can't help myself, really. But if you wanted to see more, let me know. And for those who've been waiting ever so patiently for my little review of Sadie and Exorcist, it's still up here, I've just been working a lot at the moment, and I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and edit and record things. Obviously, this is a once in a blue moon shenanigan, but hey, at least you got to see them a little bit. Oh, but I will film those. As soon as this contract is done, I will film them for you. I promise you that. I hope your almost journey is glorious. And if you do want to hang out again, don't forget to like hunt me out on the internet. Links are below. I do a wide array of shenanigans from streaming, arts and farting, unboxing. I do little outfits of the days on my Instagram. I share my artwork on Facebook and Bluesky. I just do bits of all sorts all over the place. You just have to search up missooky in Google and I usually turn up somewhere like a creepy little infection of joy. But do let me know if you want to see something else. Yell at me. I'll probably do it. To be honest with you, I'm one of those people who's up for a bit of a giggle. All sorts of giggles, really. Aha, ha. Anyway, I'm gonna go now so that I stop hunting up your ear holes. So with that, stay ookiful, and I hunt you all later. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Ugh, that was cringe. I'm a